Hey everybody, it's Charlie from Daily Motor. Today we've got the live drive of the 2021 Genesis G80. If this is your first time joining us on a live drive, welcome. It's our chance to share the cars with you all in a more interactive setting. So we'll be taking a look at the chat. We've got Alissa behind the camera right now. We're gonna do a whole look around and drive of this updated mid-size luxury sedan. And if you're watching after the fact and you want to join in live next time, hit that subscribe button and sign up for notifications so you can always get notified when we're live and driving. 4 o'clock typically Eastern times. We're trying to stick to a little bit better Tuesdays and Fridays. We're going to start trying to live drive both of the cars we get in each week here at Daily Motor and having some fun with them. So, right off the bat, I think this is one of the best looking cars on the market today. Just look at these wheels. And maybe we should have gotten this car washed before we did this live drive. But you get a car washed these days and then it's dirty by the time you get a mile away from the car wash.
Absolutely.
So, who knows? I mean, you just kind of have to accept it for what it is. But even with all the salt and brine, you can see how cool these wheels are.
These are so neat.
Yeah. The only downside to them is imagine how long it'd take to wash them. You have to have a toothbrush and one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, there's like over 20 to 25 different little orifices and compartments there that you'd have to be wiping through. But I think they look really good, and hopefully they just come off nice and clean through a normal car wash. I really like what Genesis has done with their kind of 2 headlight design for these newer vehicles. It's got those nice LED strips, this big, almost over-the-top grille that somehow I don't really mind. Maybe it's because it's just a very nice uniform shape. It's not like the Lexuses that kind of go in and out,
right, swoop
all around. But you've got grill on grill here, so it's like double grill action. You want some grills on your grills? So you can grill while you grill?
Just some grill actions.
Big old Genesis badge. This little area here is where the adaptive cruise control sensors go and the automatic emergency braking. We don't actually have a window sticker for this one, so I don't know the name of this color, but it's pretty. It's like a, would you consider it more brown or more gray?
I think this is a gray.
Yeah, I think so too. It's like a brownish gray.
Right.
Looks good.
I think it would look much nicer in a red or a white or a soft
really
blue
pretty,
or something
right?
like that.
Like a red wine, dark
oh my goodness,
red.
yes. Yeah.
In fact, or that we had the GV80, the SUV, in kind of that purplish red. That looked really good.
That was beautiful.
Yeah. There's almost a green hue to this as well. It's just it's an attractive gray. I'm not usually a big fan of grays, but it looks good.
It could be given off a green hue because of the color of this building we're next to.
That's
it's reflecting off of that.
It is one of those
orange
paints that's
and
going
the
to kind
gray.
of look different depending on its setting.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then coming around the back, the styling continues. It's got a little bit of a droop, almost Bentley-esque, and kind of some of the new Mercedes styling as well, sort of mirrors that. But then these double headlight designs kind of go along with the front headlights. The taillights kind of match. Got the LEDs in there. It looks good. This kind of cracks me up with Genesis these days. I said this in the GV80 live drive, but it looks like they couldn't decide whether they wanted to say all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive.
So just, yes.
They just made it both. And this is kind of neat, where they put the button to pop open the trunk. Can you see where it is, Liz?
I can. Is it this?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
So it just fits nicely in with the rest of the trunk. In the back, this is a mid-size luxury sedan. You've got a good amount of room for all sorts of your sedan shenanigans. Hyundai and Kia and... Sedanikins? Hyundai, Kia, Genesis, they like to do these nets in the cars, and I really like that.
I like that too.
Get groceries under there or something, or in this case, a window scraper. It keeps it from rattling around.
Right.
And you do have a compact spare underneath here, so that's nice that they didn't eliminate that.
There's a little pass-through between the back seat there.
Yep, for your skis or your 2x4s, whatever you're doing with your G80. Power close, of course.
A power close on a sedan. I don't think that's...
luxury.
I like that.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, when you do not wash your car, your hands don't get dirty.
That is true. Yeah, you can, and in fact, you can just use the key and pop it. The key's actually got quite a lot going on here. 8 different buttons. So you could just pop the trunk open with that. You can probably close it as well. Let's see. No, interesting. You can't close it with the key.
Unfortunate.
So you do have to come up and close it. But what you can do with the key, I'll show you once this closes.
What button are you pressing?
I'm gonna lock it and then hold the remote start. It starts back up, and then if Alyssa and I walk back, I guess we'll go back here. This will be the best place to do it. Say your car is in a tight parking spot and you want to pull it out, or a tight garage or something, you just hold down on this button.
And it will come to us?
Yep.
Oh, wow. No, we had that. Was that a Genesis that we had with Nathan as well?
Yep, I think we had a Genesis that did it, and also maybe a Hyundai. You might have had a Hyundai that did that at one point.
I think that was a Hyundai.
Let's see how, oh, I think the sun freaked it out. Unless it has like a limit on how far it'll go. Oh, it's going again.
It's still going. Let's see when and if the snow will stop it. Be funny if it just kept on going.
Right. There we go.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so you see it came up to that snowbank back there, it stopped itself, and you can hear it beeping in the car.
Yeah, and the lights are flashing.
Yeah, look, shows you how cool the turn signals look. And then you can do the same thing going forward. You just hold the forward button. That'll pull itself.
I love that. That's actually really nice.
And if your child walks in the way, don't worry, it will stop.
That's really cool.
Yeah, kind of a nifty little function.
So do you have to have your thumb or your finger pressing that button down the whole time?
Yes, as soon as you release it, the car stops.
So, and you didn't release it when you walked in front of it?
Correct.
Cool.
Yep.
Very nice. That is cool.
Yeah. Let's hop on in.
Yeah, my hands are cold.
We'll do the front seat first. It's a little in the sun. Thank you. We'll get the comments out, start seeing who's around. Make sure to say hey if you are
saying hey.
Yeah, in the chat with us.
Pittsburgh Man is here.
Hey, Pittsburgh Man. Good
it's
to
ERC.
Crispy boy.
He said, I thought it was a Bentley.
See? There you go.
And Yas says they hired a Bentley designer.
That makes sense. It really does, yeah. So we are actually just going to get right on the road for now, and then we'll do another stop here shortly and kind of show off more of the interior. But give a chance for some of the people who are not quite tuned in yet to see more of the outside and inside.
Say hello to Andre Motters.
Hey, Andre. We got the OGs in the chat.
And School Tycoon BS is here.
Sweet. So you all, I don't know how early you all tuned in, but we are going to be doing a live drive on Friday as well. We're gonna double up the live drive content for you all. And this Friday will be a little bit of a treat because it will not be a new vehicle, but rather a 2006 Toyota 4Runner. So if any of you follow TheTopher on YouTube, you'll know that he recently purchased a 2006 Toyota 4Runner, and we swapped our Model Y, and we have his 4Runner. So we're gonna do a live drive with that. Hopefully the snow is still good like it is. I'm sure it will be, so we can do some off-roading with it. Get it a little snow covered. Yeah, so that'll be a lot of fun. 240,000 miles on that 4Runner.
Yeah,
and it drives like new.
I love that thing.
Yeah, it's cool.
I drove it today, and I honestly wish we were live driving that today because all of my feeling is like still fresh in my head.
Yeah, it's got a lot of character to it. It's fun to drive cars with character, and I think that's going to be a big theme of our live drive on Friday. Yeah. This car is not quite as much character, but for a new car, honestly pretty good, and especially for a luxury car. Looking around the interior a bit, you guys are going to have some harsh sunlight, especially reflecting off the snow today, but this car does such a great job at being a luxury vehicle. You'll hear me complain in a lot of videos, and a lot of other reviewers complain too, and rightfully so. So many luxury cars are moving to trying to be sporty as well, trying to be an everything car, and that means they lose out at being luxurious. Genesis said, nah, we have no interest in being sporty. We want to be plush and luxurious, and this G80 is a great example of that. 2.5 liter inline 4 turbocharged, 300 horse, 311 pound-feet of torque, and it's a perfect amount of power for this car. Very easy power, comes on strong, and it's not good for sporty driving, but it doesn't need to be.
Say hello to Max Rakastansky.
Hello, Max.
I love that last name. Or whatever, just the name, that's awesome.
Sure.
And Ipsy, our CXD, is asking if you started taking song suggestions.
I'm always happy to take song suggestions that I'll try for personal listening and everything like that. And while I'm testing sound systems, I just can't use those songs unless they're non-copyright. If they're not copyrighted songs, I can take them into consideration if they're good. The problem with changing up the tracks for the sound system test, even if they are copyright free, is I use the same songs on every test so that I can benchmark, and I've listened to those songs hundreds and hundreds of times.
That's
so
fair.
every sound system I test, I am noticing little differences from car to car. If I throw in a few new songs in there, then I'm not going to exactly have a good benchmark. But no, I'm happy to try out some new ones. So feel free to email them or throw them in the chat or Instagram DM or anything.
I wonder if IPSYRC is thinking about when we mentioned in the last
member
slide
stuff?
the membership and what your update on getting that going and taking song suggestions through that.
Yeah, that's still something that we're planning on doing here before too long, is creating a membership. I was kind of looking at the different tiers recently at what we do, you know, if we'd have like a $4 tier and a $10 tier and like 20, like different, what different things we could do with that.
Right.
Because I want to optimize it for everyone. I want you all to get something for your money, and I want us to get something in return for spending more time to do all that. So yeah, keep an eye on that. And then I'm happy to do videos for all of you with whatever stupid music you want to hear. We can just play the peanut butter and jelly song or something.
What is that one? The Baby Shark?
Baby.
Oh, God.
That's going to be stuck in my head.
That's
Let's
horrible.
try it.
Anyways, we have a lovely donation from Belladia J.
Hey, thanks, Belladia.
Thank you so much. I have no idea what unit that money is in.
It's rupees, I'm pretty sure.
Is it rupees?
He usually donates in rupees, so unless they relocated, then I'm assuming it's probably
He says he's back from vacation.
Oh, cool. Where'd you go?
Yeah.
I was wondering why
Wait, did he go to
wasn't there.
Canada?
I think he did, didn't he? Didn't he go to like Vancouver or something?
I think he was.
I think he was in Vancouver.
he's like talking about moving there or something. Yeah, remind us what you're up to in your life.
I'm pretty sure that's the case. I'm pretty sure he is moving to Canada.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
So quick pause from the comments. Let's
right.
just feel this ride.
It's very nice.
Yeah. You know a ride's good when you just don't think about it. Bump there.
Camera ride. And you guys are gonna tell how much it bounces. This is like the road coming up right here with a giant bump.
We try to hit it at 45.
Okay, yeah. The
Yeah,
camera
so-
bounced quite a bit, but it's gonna bounce, but it's the quality of the ride is not going to
Right. Nothing's jarring.
Yeah.
Nothing's really bumping us around, and everything's built so solid. There's not a single rattle or creak.
Yes.
Or that's a big thing for people with what they consider ride quality, is what they really consider NVH, noise, vibration, harshness. And a car can take a bump really well, but if there's a loud clunk that accompanies it, people will not like that.
Right.
That'll be undesirable to them. In this car, there is not a single rattle or creak. Oh man, I forgot.
We're
Sometimes
okay.
we drop out of there.
So far, we're okay.
Okay.
Just letting you know that.
Thanks. There's not a single creak, rattle, anything, regardless of whatever we go over. And I just did the highway fuel economy test of this car, and it was comfortable and quiet the entire time.
Nice.
Really impressive build
Wonderful.
quality.
That's lovely. All right. Okay. Pittsburgh Man says, turn on those massaging seats.
Do we have massaging seats?
We should.
Yeah. Ergo motion seat. There we go.
Yeah. Man, that sounds bright and beautiful, but not used to it yet. School Tycoon BS Charlie drives a 2006 Town and Country minivan.
Yeah.
Not every day though, because he is stuck with driving these wonderful, beautiful press cars.
I know. My life's so hard.
And we also own that Model Y Tesla. So.
And I also have a 2019 Suzuki V-Strom motorcycle. So in the summer, and pretty much any time it's above about 40 degrees or so, I try to take whatever trips I can with that as well.
Right. So yeah, our little garage is full.
Full and happy.
Absolutely. Ah, hello from Dubai.
Oh, cool.
Wow, that's wonderful.
That's what we need to do, is nail down our Dubai audience, our UAE audience, and then really get those donations flowing.
Yep, the name is As Axe UAE.
Okay. I will point out, speaking of donations, if any of you are interested in donating, you can donate. I'll give you a shout out. If we reach up to $10 of donations today, we will go slide this thing around, because I will say it's got a bit of a rear biased all-wheel drive, and when you get it in the right snow conditions, it likes to kick out, although I'm not sure yet if the stability control is fully defeatable. So we'll find that out if we hit $10 donations. If we hit $20, we'll throw Alissa behind the wheel.
Yep.
And all those donations are doubled if you use the Cash App. So you can donate through YouTube Super Chat, absolutely, we appreciate that. But anything through Cash App, we will take double and get to that donation point. And I also want to point out that I turned off skippable and non-skippable ads for this video. So if you want to help support us by donating a little extra, since you don't have to click through any ads, then appreciate that.
Wow.
Every little bit goes toward paying for the gas for these.
Wonderful, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't look at that now. We actually have a message from Nathan.
Oh, yeah?
He says our audio and video are not synced.
Audio and video are not synced, really?
Yes.
That's surprising, because it's just GoPro.
Right? Yeah. You guys let us know if it's something that is absolutely excruciatingly painful to watch, and we'll do our best to fix it.
Yeah. If it is bad, if it's really bad, we'll turn off the GoPro and turn it back on. We'll have to cut out for a minute or so, but we can definitely try that.
Right, yeah.
Also, it is Nathan from Daily Motors' birthday today.
Happy birthday!
Yeah.
Everybody say happy birthday, because he apparently is watching.
Yes. Yep, happy birthday to Nathan.
Wonderful.
Unfortunately, couldn't be with us today for this live drive, but we hope that he's having a good birthday and probably enjoying more snow than us, because he's been getting a lot of snow where he's at.
Yep. Great question from Moran. Can you guess what it is?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. We'll test it right now. So we'll go, here's second gear, I'm gonna floor it. Shifts on its own.
Does not hold.
Does not hold gears. If I remember correctly, it doesn't matter. We're gonna hit this car.
Yeah.
Nope, it shifts.
It does, even in sport mode.
Right, but honestly, I'm okay with it, because like I was saying earlier in the video, this isn't a sporty car. Yes, it has a sport mode, but that's just because people think they want that.
Just like how people say they want all-wheel drive.
Right, when you don't need all-wheel drive.
Right.
Look at this, we're going 60 miles per hour, and it's just so smooth and quiet here.
It's beautiful. I can't wait to take it on the highway just for a minute or two.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The Con 1000 is asking if you're planning to do something special for 10K subs.
Ooh, that is a good question. Well, if you all have any ideas, let us know. Definitely a thank you video will be in order, so we'll do something with that. Maybe that'll be an ice racing video? I don't know.
Oh my gosh, wow.
Something like that. We've talked about, Chris up at the TheTopher and I have talked about doing, he's actually going ice racing this weekend, so it's just like a racetrack on ice pretty much, doing that with the 4Runner, and we've talked about me going up and doing one of those. I don't know, maybe we'll have to come up with some fun ideas for 10,000. Right. But yeah, that'll be a big one. I'll be really happy about that, especially because a year ago we were under 1,000, so to be hitting, hitting 10K, we're on track to have a good year this year, so yeah, definitely excited.
Wonderful. Cool. Tim Robinson says, a friend just bought a used G80 5.0 and at an amazing value.
Nice. Yeah, the 5 liter, oh my gosh, don't show it. Thought we could make it. The 5 liter G80 is an awesome car, because you get a luxury vehicle like this that's not quite as large and cumbersome as the G90, but with a really strong, good sounding 5 liter V8. So that's cool.
Very cool. Belladia says he's moving to Canada in August, but he went to Dubai for vacation.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Okay, nice.
Very nice. And everyone's saying happy birthday to Nathan.
Good.
And Abraham Roy says hi.
Hello. Oh, this road's paved. I was wondering if maybe it'd be snow covered.
I mean, still would be paved.
Or cloud, sorry. Yeah, another thing I really like about the G80 is the steering wheel. So
it's beautiful.
Not only is it beautiful, but it's got so many places to rest your hand. It's got these really cool slots at like 4 o'clock and 7, maybe 8 o'clock-ish. And it's just perfect for resting your fingers kind of casually. It's really nice.
I like to do that, yeah.
Yeah. The only one that's better is some of the Hyundai and Genesis products have wood grain right here, and that feels nicer. But this leather feels good too.
Like on 1000 says, do 10 burnouts for 10K.
10 burnouts. Yeah, I wonder if we will.
In the van.
Ha! I don't know if the van could burn out. If I turned the wheel, it would spin, because that's happened before, but I don't think it could burn out straight. Maybe if we put a bunch of weight in the back and got it to like tilt upward.
Right, that would be funny.
We do have some other cars coming up that we can burn out with. We've got an F-150 coming next week with the 3.5 EcoBoost.
Wow.
So that'll light them up. We got a Mustang Mach-E. That might spin, but probably not. I wonder if we could get our Tesla to spin the tires from the top. I don't know. We'll have to try that with the traction control off.
Even then, the sensors in it would just out so much.
Right. I don't know. Maybe worth trying.
Right.
Oh man, our signal's not. It always blows me away that our signal isn't great here. This like giant expanse of openness.
I was wondering if this would be
Yeah.
one of those areas. We'll head back to where we were.
Full throttle. It's honestly the perfect amount of power for this type of vehicle. I mean, yeah, you could always use more, but this is a great amount to not.
This road is notorious for how loud it is and how many little annoying bumps that you get, that you just run over. I mean, every inch or so, it's just a line that cuts across the road and it makes a noise and a bump, and I hate this road so much. But this car is doing such a beautiful job minimizing the sound as well as just the bumps that you feel. I mean, it's so very nice. Yeah. Tron says, as a pilot, I must be biased and say you should go flying. Planes have motors, right? It's just a little different.
Well, I actually do have my student pilot's license, and before I got into auto journalism, that was a plan of mine, was to get my private and kind of go from there. So it is something that I'll probably do more of, especially once Daily Motor really starts to take off. I'll probably get back into flying and solo and everything like that. And
that'd be really cool if we could live fly.
Live fly, yeah. I wonder what our cell signal would be like up there.
Amazing!
Maybe,
Hopefully.
But we'd also be like above the towers. So
oh, never mind.
It would probably
horrible.
It'd probably be good. It'd probably be alright. Good enough.
It'd be great. Yeah. Belladia donated another 40 rupees.
Thanks,
and
Belladia.
he said this one is for Nathan on his birthday.
Hey!
That's so sweet.
Cool. I'm also curious he's been on vacation, so probably nothing, but if there's been any developments in Belladia's XC40 ownership.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, let us know.
I think someday we should do because one of the ideas that people have given me for doing videos lately are tier lists. Have you ever seen those tier list videos where people have F tier, E tier, D tier, all the way up to S tier of anything? It can be fast food or video.
Yes, I have. Yeah.
People want me to do tier lists of sound systems and cars and everything like that.
That's really a good idea.
It'd be fun to do a tier list of our regular viewers' cars. Because I think Moran would probably be near the top. He's got a GLS 63 and a GT 350. Belladia's got a D40. Others have a Volkswagen of some sort, like a Golf or something.
Yes, he does. No, not Andre Matters.
Is that someone else?
Audi driver.
Audi driver has a Volkswagen?
I think he's got a Golf.
Huh.
Maybe, Andre, maybe you also have a Golf. I could be mistaken.
Everyone's got a Golf. Everyone in Europe has a Golf. Whether they know it or not, it's just like hiding out back. But yeah,
you just get one when you're born.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, here you go. Here's your license. Here's your Golf. But yeah, it'd be fun to do like a viewer and subscriber tier list of their cars.
That would be
cars. Have them like send in photos and stuff.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
Yeah. Oh wow. The Con 1000 says use the vet for all those burnouts for your 10K.
Unfortunately, we don't own the vet. I mean, obviously, I have some burnout footage from it in all sorts of weather. I've had the Corvette. I've had the Seat Corvette on track, back roads, highway trips, snow, and rain. I think there's not like a single weather and road situation I haven't. I guess the only one would be like dirt rally racing is the only condition I haven't driven a Seat Corvette in.
That's very specific, I feel like.
Right, and I've driven the Z51 and the non-Z51 and the Coupe.
Is that enough for you guys?
I like the C8's a good car.
Nice. Oh, question.
Okay.
For yours.
Oh no. It's so bad right now. It was great earlier.
We're still doing okay.
Oh, see, you know what? I think let's see if it recovers here. If the stream quality doesn't recover in a second, I'm gonna force my phone back over to 4G. I think it's gonna do better.
Yep, we're starting to skip now.
Okay. Everyone hold on to your hats. We're gonna do...
The comments are still coming in, so...
Yeah, they're probably just here starting to lose it soon. Don't worry, we know the signal's trash.
It's not skipping anymore.
Okay. Yeah, it's coming. Oh, here we go. There we go. It's coming back a little bit.
Alright, nice. Okay. Before we go out and do another walk around or go in the back seat or anything, do you show Apple CarPlay in your sound review test?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
The old ones, no, but the newer ones, yes.
Right. So Matthew Hampson, if he's asking for an Apple CarPlay thing.
Cool.
So,
yeah, check the sound system test of this Lexicon audio system.
Perfect.
Yeah,
cool.
It'll be in there.
And that'll be out in about a week or so, right?
Yeah, about a week.
Okay, cool.
Yep, next week.
All right. Yeah, everyone's saying it's fine now.
Good, okay,
yeah.
Cool. Yeah, we need to, still want to experiment with getting the hotspot. It's just like, it's an extra $50 a month just for the hotspot service. And then it's also like an extra $20, $30 a month to get the device itself. So, I mean, until Live Drive start bringing in like a good $50 a month, it just seems like a tough proposition. But phone seems to be doing okay right now.
Yeah. It's fine. And
cool.
Everyone's saying it's good.
Yeah.
So.
Thanks for doing so much camera work.
You're welcome.
Just do some showing around the interior, but you're welcome to hit me up with comments if there are still some.
Yes, there are.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, you want to? Okay.
Yep.
Genesis G80 or Audi A6?
You know, the new A6 is kind of boring. It's got this big, beautiful touchscreen that's a pain in the butt to use for like all of your, pretty much every control is a touchscreen in the new Audis. And it's pretty, but I honestly kind of preferred that Q5 we had that just had the simpler single screen infotainment. And Audi is still one of those brands that tries to be both sporty and luxurious. So if you want a good, just straight up luxury car, skip the Audi, go for Genesis. It's going to be more reliable, cost less, and be more plush. I'd say the materials in the Audi are just a slight bit better than the G80, but I think the G80 looks better than anything in the class. Cool. So I'd pick a G80.
All right, very nice. Yeah, and this ride quality is very, very nice. Yeah, okay. Tron says he got his private in October, and instrument is next week, commercial around April, he hopes. Also, about cell signal, it works great about 2,000 to 3,000 feet above them.
Good.
Your highway is the best.
Cool. All right. Well, congrats on getting an instrument here soon, and yeah, maybe I'll do. I've talked with someone about doing like a video series on getting my private, so maybe we'll cover that.
Cool. That would be really neat.
Yeah. Before then, I'd have to get somebody else to start doing some of these darn videos each week, though, because it's a full-time job. That's for sure. Editing and shooting and coordinating and everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You gotta figure out that extra time where it's gonna come from.
Exactly.
And Eric said, Eric S. Hello, fellow student pilot. I soloed last October.
Hey, congrats to Eric as well.
Yes.
Yeah, flying is fun. It's just, for me, it was tough, the value proposition, because it's expensive. It's like $160 for a basic 2-seater Cessna and an instructor for an hour.
Oh.
So $160 an hour to go up. And it's like, if you're not going to turn that into a career, it's kind of a lot of money just to spend going wee in the sky.
When you go wee on the ground.
Exactly. And I'm not saying it's the same. I'm just saying that, like, that's a lot of money.
That's fair.
And I feel a similar way about race car driving. It's expensive. It's fun to do periodically, but for like the amount it costs to do track driving after 2 to 3 times a year, it's kind of more worth it to me to just save a lot of money and drive like moderate speeds on the roads. So yeah, flying's interesting.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, says he just bought a Tacoma TRD off-road on Saturday.
Did he really?
Yeah.
A Tacoma TRD. I can't remember
How many cars do you have now?
I can't remember where Yas is located, but I'd be interested if Yas were somewhere where we could get to, if he'd be interested in doing a comparison between the new Toyota or the Nissan Frontier and his Tacoma, because Nathan and I were talking earlier. It'd be a great idea to do comparo between the new Frontier and the Toyota Tacoma. And we could probably get a press car, but hey, if Yas wanted to be a part of it, then it's an option.
That would be really cool.
Hit us up.
We could finally meet you.
Right?
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Dimitri is asking what you think about the Nissan 370Z, and he wants to buy an impressive car for daily driving.
The 370Z is cool. We had one earlier on the channel, and it was neat. Alyssa and I took a road trip in it. The white one.
Oh yeah. We had to turn around and go back to where we were coming, obviously. And there was a guy in a truck following us, and I think it was raining.
That was in a Miata, but still a good story.
Okay, well, this was a Miata. Charlie did an e-brake turn right in the middle of this 2-lane highway, and the guy in the truck behind us was like, it's like what we did just blew his mind, and it was a yee kind of area too, so he's probably never seen that, probably never will.
Right. But the 370Z was also good. That's the one we took up north. It was also a manual. Right. Yep, it was loud.
The Nismo? Yeah.
It had, the problem with the newer 370Zs is they pipe in fake engine sound, and it really doesn't sound very good. It gets old because it just doesn't sound proper. But an older one doesn't do that, so that would be better. Still a cool car. I just wouldn't buy one new.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Con 1000 is 13.
Oh.
Right? And he wants to know what his first car should be, and his budget is $15K. I know. Or this might be hypothetical.
Sure.
Right, but it's got to be a used car. What would you do?
I would drive a 2008 Honda Accord V6 for a year at least, and then sell it for pretty much exactly what you paid for it, and then get something that you like more, like maybe a Fiesta ST. If you can find a really good condition Fiesta ST that hasn't been hooned to high heck, then that would be my second car. But I think the only reason that I'm here today to do these videos for you and not splattered on some tree up in northern Michigan is because I owned front-wheel drive cars for my first cars. Because if I had rear-wheel drive, anything high horsepower, it just might have not gone well. Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay. All right. We have a ton more comments. Should we go through them? You want to walk around? Let's
do a quick walk around and then sort of interior, and then we'll do more comments on the road, because I want to get to all of your good comments, but I also want anyone who does want to see stuff on the G80, I want you all to see stuff. So I've been kind of rubbing this wood to show you how nice it feels. You can feel the grains in it. It looks really good. I like the color combos in general, sort of the dark up here with
the earth tones. Yeah. Stone and wood and sandstone, maybe sand. That's just beautiful. Yeah. I really love them.
Run the tops of your fingers along that. It's almost like a cheese grater.
Yeah.
It feels really good. It's metal.
Right.
It's really nice. These, you got full extend, so that's good. It covers the whole window. I can't remember what car that was that we had. Oh, I was the Audi last week.
Yeah.
That it only went to like right there. But this one goes all the way, And you do have handles up here. I am a bit surprised they didn't wrap this in some leather. This is the top trim. It doesn't feel bad. It just would feel nicer wrapped in some leather.
Yeah.
This is the only other thing that's kind of strange. This is just hard plastic on the wheel. Surprised they didn't spend a little extra money to wrap that in something nice, but it's not a big deal.
I can imagine that they'd want to keep it something a little bit more durable for durability.
When you sneeze on it.
Long lasting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this isn't really something you really touch often, so it's not a big deal. It would just look nicer, I think, if it were a nice leather wrap.
Kyle says, damn, I wish I could see.
Good center console. You do have wireless device charging, NFC pairing.
I love when cars have little compartments that just fold away.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah, everything looks good in here. So let's hop out, do a little walk around. For those of you who missed it at the beginning. Looking good here, the Genesis G80. We do have it dirty, but if we had washed it, it would have just gotten dirty right away again.
Yes.
I think this is one of the best looking cars on the market here in 2021. Fight me.
Fight me.
It's just so cool. It's different. There's nothing else that looks like a Genesis right now on the market, and I think they're doing a really good job with that. It's got kind of a cool swoop to it. It's a little ostentatious for some people. I recognize that. The big chrome grille and the super overstyled wheels. I think it's fair if that's not really your cup of tea, but I just appreciate Genesis for thinking outside the box and just making a car that's not the same as everything else on the market. It would just be tough to keep those wheels clean.
You'd have to actually go and get them washed and pay for like the more expensive car wash every single week. The one where they actually like brush it.
Yeah. We demonstrated this a little bit earlier, but with this key, you can lock the car, start it up, and then you can move it around with the key. So you can hold this button to go backward.
Are we
also, look where the reverse lights are on it. That's kind of neat. It's a little low, but it looks nice.
Right.
And then as soon as you release the button,
oh, stop.
Yep. So that's kind of cool. And then it'll go forward as well. Great for getting B-roll. I can just walk along on my own and just ghost ride the whip. Do like a rap music video. Shut her down.
Beautiful. Back seat?
Back seat.
Wonderful.
You do have soft closed doors on the G80, so if you don't close it all the way, it pulls it closed for you, so you don't have to slam anything.
That's
I
feel bad stepping in here with my winter boots on and all the salt underneath them.
Yeah.
It makes me cringe inside.
Now, if this were the G90, there'd be much more room back here. The G80 is a little tighter, so that seat's all the way back right now, and my feet are a little tucked under there. Your seat's all the way back as well. But there's there's enough knee room. There's plenty of headroom.
Right.
You have these shades. That's nice. Some door compartment.
What is this?
Those are the dome lights.
Those are lights?
No, those must be microphones. Interesting, because these are lights. Huh.
Microphones?
Yeah, like it would have to be.
It wouldn't have like the cabin talk, would it?
I don't think so, but maybe for like just speaking on the phone. Bluetooth.
Okay.
So if someone else knows what those are for, let us know.
They look like little speakers.
Yeah, possibly. I guess they could be tied into the sound system. Nice big center console.
That's lovely. Heated seats.
Yep.
And the car's off.
Yeah.
But it has exactly.
There you go.
Lovely.
You can get your privacy.
That's actually really quite fast. Can you stop it halfway?
Nope. It's either up or down, but neither not up nor down. Nice cup holders.
The section will come out.
Okay.
Yeah, eventually.
And then a good big storage compartment in here.
That's really nice. USB.
Yeah, you're right. USB-A port. Pleasant place to be.
I think this is lovely. Yeah.
And you got your own climate control back here.
I think that's nice as well.
Yep.
This also opens up. There's just a little I like that you were able to open it from the inside, not only from the trunk, because that's quite a reach to go all the way back there.
Right, I agree. Cool. Should we get to some comments?
Yes, I think we should. Let's go. They are saying that it sounds like the audio is out of sync with the video.
Huh. Should we do a restart?
I think we should ask the audience.
All right, if we get at least 3 people to say we should restart, then
we will.
Then we will.
Okay. Moran says, I think Charlie should hook the Town and Country to a truck or something to hold the car and pour oil on the tires for a burnout.
I mean, that would be effective. He's not wrong.
That would be quite the video.
Yeah.
We could do it in our neighbor's driveway. Oh, they'd hate that. Oh, a lot of people are commenting about the Saab in front of us. And how
really?
they like it, yeah.
Wow. Well, if we ever see the owner of that Saab, we'll let them know.
Right.
Saabs are cool.
Belladia says, actually, my father loved the XC40 a lot for daily driving, so I decided to give him away and wanting to buy another one.
Really? Interesting. Well, that bodes well that you would be willing to buy another one given the opportunity to get out of it, so.
Right. Yeah, says he's in Scottsdale, Arizona, so he would totally be down for a comparison.
Bit of a hike, but
right?
Yeah. Ooh, we've used 80% of our mobile hotspot data this month. So, we will probably have to use your phone for Friday's live drive.
Yeah, we might have some problems with that connection too.
Yeah,
despite
yours is usually pretty good.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hit that donate button, everyone, so we can pay for more hotspot data.
Okay. Oh, update from Moran on the GLS. He says, I just finished the braking period on it.
Oh, yeah.
So, finally I can do some fat pulls.
Sweet.
And it's getting ready for tune and bigger turbos. Wow.
I want to know who he's doing the tune through. If he's doing Brabus or... Yeah. Who are you tuning it through, Moran? This is kind of neat. It's a double close.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's so satisfying. It's like theater curtains.
Ah! What I want to see is if it'll pinch your finger.
Oh.
Oh, you're willing to do it?
No.
Ow!
Can you get it out?
No! Oh, my head! That is a design flaw.
You're an idiot.
Well, you'd think it'd have some sort of fail-safe. That's strong too. I wanna open it. I'm gonna put my phone in there. I feel like Nathan right now. Look how strong that is. It's holding my phone and it doesn't release.
Oh my God.
That's I'm pulling really hard. Try to open that.
No, it's a machine.
I'm just pointing out that that's it's really strong.
I don't want to break it.
Wow. Okay, well, I'm sensing a lawsuit.
They honestly would just be like...
You're an idiot.
Yes.
Yeah, but that was the case when the lady sued McDonald's because she burned herself on the hot coffee, and she got a whole bunch of money, so we could at least get $1 million out of Genesis.
They're gonna put caution.
Don't put your stupid finger. Wow. That's neat.
Will hurt if body part is...
Because I don't think auto windows don't tend to do that.
I don't think that's a good test.
Well, we got it now. It's for science. Ah! See?
Oh.
Yeah, it bounces back. I expected that to do the same. Huh.
Well, it's not like an elevator door.
Should be. That hurt. At least it was soft. If it were sharp, it would have actually caught my finger. Yeah, but it was at least soft.
Yeah.
Felt like a baby gnawing on my finger.
What?
Felt like a 3-year-old.
What? With teeth?
No.
A 3-year-old without teeth?
Way in the back of their gums.
They should have molars at that age.
Well, you know what? I don't hang out with a lot of 3-year-olds.
I hope you guys are enjoying this.
They better be.
Okay.
This is what they pay for. And by pay for, I mean only Belladia pays for.
Right.
Okay, comments.
The Con 1000 says, my friend's family has a 2006 Accord V6
Hey.
and a modded Porsche 911 Carrera X.
Ooh, see, that's what I'm talking about. People who have good taste in cars know that the Accord V6 is a great car. Yeah. Accord. I want to get. I would love to have an Accord in a 911. It'd be a great garage.
Andrew Pitsiladas.
Yes.
Whatever. Andrew is asking if we can do or talk about some quirks or features during the walk around.
Who do you think we are, Doug DeMuro and Mrs. DeMuro? Yeah, we can look at some of the cooler things, but I think we'll get copyright striked if we call it quirks and features. Where they'd have to be quonks and
Quonks.
features. I don't know. I'm not feeling very creative.
Quirks. Kinks.
Kink. Oh.
The TOPher says the Genesis always has the best rear seat controls.
Yes, they really do. And you got some front seat controls as well.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Does this have a stopper?
Ow! It, my knees!
Nope. It's a dangerous car, guys. I don't know if I would advise owning this if you had kids.
We got 99-cent donation from the TOPher.
Hey!
Thanks, man.
Thanks, the TOPher. We'll give him a little horn beep next time we're in the front. Toot toot.
Alright. Kyle says, I wish I could donate.
We do too, Kyle.
He donated for your finger.
Aw, thank you. Good. Yeah, that was
That was ridiculous. For the science, Pittsburgh Man says.
Yes.
Greetings from Sweden.
Hey!
By Jifa92. Hope everyone is doing good.
Tuck.
So cool. Wait, say it again. I talked over you.
Tuck.
There you go. Alright. The Belly DJ says Audi e-tron GT has just been introduced. Have you checked that out?
No, because the first e-tron was so bad.
Jeez.
That I just can't get excited for one until I get behind the wheel again. I'm sure it'll be good. The thing is, everyone's coming out with cool new EVs, and until I don't know, it's
Crimson Kings.
I've driven a lot of the new EVs, and they're all really good. It's just hard to. I don't get excited about like new cars that aren't like that I haven't driven yet. Really, I have to get behind the wheel to get excited. Hey,
yeah.
yes, thank you very much.
Nice $3 donation.
That should get us right up to about $5. So another $5, and we will go slide this thing around a little bit.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
All right.
We appreciate that, and we'd like to hear more about your Tacoma once you get it. Did he say he has it or just ordered it?
He ordered it on Saturday.
Cool.
Let me double check though.
Also, I'd like to know what color you got. That's okay. No, that's not. You don't need to search for it.
He bought one on Saturday. I don't know if he ordered it or not.
Cool.
Cool. All right.
Should we hop back behind the wheel?
I think so.
All right.
Yes. We are up to date.
One of the small ergonomic mishaps in this car that I'm finding is the handle is a little oddly far back. For you, it probably doesn't matter because your forearms are shorter. Yeah. But for me, I have to like put my elbow in the back of the car just to reach it. So very minor, but something nonetheless. In terms of quirks and features, I mean, I guess technically the blinkers look really cool. Let me turn those on for you. You got these beautiful big LED side markers, and then on the front as well. Looks quite good. I think it's one of the best looking cars on the market right now. Yeah.
Jan says he got cement gray.
Okay,
and
cool.
He already has it.
Nice. Yeah. The person who the TOPher bought his 4Runner from bought a new 4Runner, and it is also cement gray.
Oh, the blinker's on.
Yep.
Okay. Belladia J says maybe those rear microphones are for giving command to the system on the dashboard.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
That's cool.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I wonder if you would have to have the person driving though, press a button, and then the person in the back could talk, but they should put like a button on the back.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
This climate control screen's kind of neat because you can control fan right there. You can control, actually just drag and slide. That's neat.
I like that.
Yeah. can do your heated steering wheel, 2 different stages, heated seats and cooled seats, and air conditioning. But then you have nice physical buttons, and then these knobs to move that around. One of the best climate control screens I've seen, and these nice physical buttons for the media center work really well. And even though this rotary knob is not as good as Genesis's older knob, if you get sick of using it, you can just reach up here and touch the screen. So that if you want to turn on your sounds of nature, you can do that.
No, that's not a good idea for right now.
We'll switch to the Snowy Village. It's appropriate for today.
Also for anyone who's ever seen The Shining.
Ha! Nice, really nice feeling quality rotary shifter there. Away we go. Has anyone said anything else about the audio visual delay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, it must be doable. I don't understand this.
Why this exists? Yeah, in terms of a gimmick, this is like up at the top of all gimmicks.
This is a kink.
That baby is the creepiest part of that whole track. This car to the TheTopher, and we're just gonna like blast so that the moment he gets in, just crunch, crunch, crunch. Open up the death screen.
Death to all fingers.
Hey, look, butt to butt in the UPS trucks. Hot. Gosh, this is just
this is a goofy one.
It's a non-PG stream today.
It's PG-13.
13, yes. Well, hey, what's his face? The Con 1000 is 13.
He's 13, so
he's good.
Cutting fingers off, talking about creepy children laughing.
And kinks and
butt to butt stuff.
Yeah. This is kind of neat. If you turn your blinker on, then you get this little blind spot camera. I think that's pretty cool.
I like that. I like it a lot. Yeah.
I think it's one of the best blind spot monitoring systems on the market.
Yes.
Genesis just set out to build a really good car, and they did that. Like, they're just like, we're gonna do everything right and not be idiots about it. So kudos to them.
Gotcha. GTR MPG. I don't know what GTR.
I didn't end up doing a fuel economy test on the GTR because it was on winter tires, and I just didn't feel like spending a bunch of money on some test that everyone would probably just think is stupid anyway. It was bad. I have no idea what the legitimate fuel economy would be in that car.
Bad.
Bad.
Yeah. But that was the ultimate, like, sports car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Power.
Right.
Speed.
Pittsburgh Man says, Alissa needs to go, huh.
Huh?
And then he's got 2 crying laughing faces. I don't know what you mean.
Is he referring to like when we go,
That would be funny.
Alright, once we get up here, I'm going to test the horn.
10 times?
No.
5 times?
Snowmobile tracks. Look at that person thinking they're all cool. That's a very like generic horn sound.
That's fine.
Yeah. I'm good with that. It's just interesting.
Yeah. Really?
Well, did you guys hear that?
Lag?
Yeah, just like slurred itself. It's like we're driving a CVT. I think they have a really a torque converter that's really lending itself towards smoothness in this car, because you do get a lot of weird slushiness, but as long as you're driving this like a proper luxury vehicle, it's not a big deal.
Pittsburgh Man was talking about the sounds of nature, the water.
Oh.
And he was like, let's
oh, she needs to go. I get it. That makes more sense.
Right. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool.
We're gonna get the G80 up here on the highway in a minute, and I want to talk about the lane keeping assist, because it works really well. Hyundai does some of the best lane keeping on the market, and now that we own a Tesla Model Y, and I've gotten to use autopilot quite a bit recently,
I'm kind of compare it to.
Yeah, it's like, oh, autopilot's the best. Well, it's not the best. It's really good, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have its flaws. So we'll talk about that here in a few minutes.
Gotcha. Okay. Aw, Kyle's taking D71 tomorrow to get his hearing aid fixed.
Sweet.
Ooh, and Tron says check the Cash App. He thinks he did it right.
I will.
Waiting for you to accept.
Cool. I will check that when we get around this corner and get in a better place for me to check my phone. Skirt, skirt.
Ah. There goes my phone. The seatbelt's tightened. I like that.
Yeah, it's got some tensioners in there to hug you, make you feel safe.
Oh no! Wait! Gotta get my phone. Okay, we're good.
It's not a satisfying car to drive, sporty, but I mean any car can do it, unless you're my town and country. Then in that case, let's see. Hey, $5 for snow drifting. Let's do it.
Woo!
Thank you,
Thank
Ellis.
you, Tron.
Yeah, or Tron.
Tron? Whatever.
Apparently, also named Alex.
Alex Tron.
Ooh, well, in that case, we'll loop around the highway, and then we'll go do some snowing from there. First, we'll do a little 0 to 60.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Into spurt mode. So quiet. Full brake torque.
It knocked the sunglasses off my head.
Fair enough.
But it was also caught by the seat. So NBD.
Yeah, it gets there.
Yeah. Doing it. It's not. It does it very nice and smoothly, so it's not so jarring.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. And interestingly, even in sport mode, it still has stop start. So you would think most cars you put in sport mode and the engine doesn't stop or turn off when you come to a stop, but
Gotcha.
it does in this car.
Is this a 4-cylinder?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Yes, Kyle. It is a 4-cylinder. Oh, there's a person wanting to cross the road right now with his dog. Hunting dog, really. Little beagles. The Con 1000 is asking, after 15K, will you always do the fuel economy tests?
Oh yeah. Oh, fuel economy tests they're a Daily Motor staple. Always do the sound system, always do the fuel economy. The only thing that might go is our reviews. The TOPher does great reviews on all the cars that we also drive. So what I'd like to do is start doing instrumented testing where we go out to a testing facility, do 0 to 60, 0 to 100, skid pad, 60 to 0 braking tests, all those things with instruments. And then that would be the third video of the week for each car, and then we'll have live drives and let everyone just go watch the TOPher to get like a good holistic review on the car.
That sounds nice. Yeah. Audi Driver is asking if there will be a sound system review for the Audi Q5.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, that's like you just said, there will always be a sound system.
Yeah, no, I shot it. It's going live on Saturday.
Yep. You are typically, I would say, 4 to 7 days.
Yeah, about a week out.
About a week out, yeah.
From when we have the car versus when the video goes up.
Exactly, yes.
So we're gonna go into sport mode for this on-ramp. See what we can do here. Long red light.
Yeah. There it goes. I gotta put my phone away for this. Oh god. Oh.
Even right there we got a little tail happy. Oh. 56, that's pretty good.
Wow.
Don't really want to push it any farther, especially with this water coming up on the road. But let's get up to highway speed.
Wow, that was really nervous.
Cruise control set. Drive mode comfort.
Woo!
Alright, so semi-autonomous driving or active lane keeping assist. Right now, the car sees these two lines, it's staying nice and easy. I'm going to give it a little bit of help to get around this corner because actually it doesn't even really need it, which is impressive because there's no center line right here. It's really impressive. And then right here, I mean look, I'm not touching the steering wheel and it's just making its way right around. This is just as good as the Tesla is. And what it does better than the Tesla is when you go to change lanes, you can just turn your signal on, change over, and then it picks right back up with the active lane keeping once you get into the new lane. With the Tesla system, you have to, when you disable it, you get a stupid double beep chime. It goes like doo-doom, and then you have to change lanes, and then once you get back and it's settled in the new lane, you have to turn it on again, and it double chimes again.
Yeah.
So if you've got passengers or kids that are sleeping or something like that, it's annoying. Whereas this car, you just change lanes, and it's right away. You don't have to do anything else. So.
And no noise.
Right, and no noise. So I wish Tesla would do that.
Wow.
So we are going to head over to a snow parking lot here and slide this thing around a little bit, see if it's got fully defeatable stability control. And technically, that Cash App donation was considered double. So we're at $15 for this live drive. If we just hit another $5 donation,
I'll drive.
We'll put Alyssa behind the wheel and get her opinions, and so that means only $2.50 in the Cash App. I was a little disappointed because I tried to set up the Cash App so it would make noise when we got a notification. But it did not. So we will I'll have to deal with that a little bit more.
Gotcha. All right. Jifa92, who is from Sweden, says, too bad the U.S. does not get the new generation Ford Focus. Would have loved to hear the detailed sound system review of the B&O Play system.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's very sad as well that we don't get the Ford Focus.
Right.
Maybe, Alyssa and I have been talking about going to Sweden in the next few years.
Yeah, you've got a friend that lives there.
Yep. And I've been there a few times and studied Swedish and everything, so I speak very poor Swedish at this point. But yeah, maybe we'll have to try to get behind the wheel of a Ford Focus when we're over there.
Yeah.
Test it out, because you're not the first person to mention the Focus B&O Play system.
Cool.
Oh, look at that snow just waiting for us to slip and slide.
I'm just gonna put my sunglasses away because I know that they're just gonna. I gotta put them in that center console thing. Okay. That'll make some. Well, I wonder if that'll make some noise. It's covered in this console in the middle here is covered in felt to lessen the noise that things would make in it. So we'll see if my glasses still make noise with all the snow nuts we're about to do. Or slipping inside in the snow.
Yes. That state police trooper is still there.
What if, yeah. Wonder why. Must just be a car that hangs out there.
Perhaps.
Ron says those sensors are ultrasonic for anti-theft system.
Oh, that makes sense. Those things back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Those little
The Boxster had that as well.
Got it. And he says he's tuning the GLS through WiseTech.
Oh, okay. Neat. All right, so
look at this giant snow.
A lot of snow. I should make sure this is all. I think this is paved.
You should not go through there.
Why not?
Because it's real thick.
Oh, we'll be fine.
Okay.
We got all-wheel drive.
Oh.
What good is all-wheel drive if you can't go through some snow?
I guess.
That looks like asphalt, right?
Sure.
Okay. So let's do.
Oh crap! What did you do? Veskimo's in the chat. Hello.
Traction and stability control disabled. Let's do sport mode, manual shifting, and see what happens.
Should put the glasses on my face. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful.
Look at the steering wheel here. Just minimal effort.
That's so awesome. Woo! It's like a boat.
It is a boat.
Yeah.
So it's cool how it's got kind of this rear bias all-wheel drive. It just allows you to
just slide all over the place.
This is not paved right there. I can tell that's gravel.
Right. Okay. Woo! Seatbelt's tightening and everything.
You want to hop out and do a little?
Yeah.
Put this in your pocket.
Okay. Do you mind grabbing my glass? No, I'll be fine.
Yep.
Ooh, I do want my gloves. I think those are in my
It'll
pocket.
Be fine.
Okay. Okay. That's beautiful. Wow. One more? Nope. This is our job. That's awesome.
Did it look cool?
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
Sweet. Yeah, it's a nice, fluffy, white, pretty snow.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna finish things up here soon, so any last things that y'all would like to see, let us know. But we'll get out of here.
Maybe we should do a walk around in this.
I don't wanna get my
You don't want to get your shoes all snowy?
Yeah. Get out of here before anyone has anything smart to say.
That's fair.
Is that a curb? I don't know if that's a curb or not.
I don't think it is. I think that's just where they start plowing.
Yeah, I think you're right. We'll just go.
So if any of you have any doubts about what this sedan can do, rear wheel drive.
No,
all wheel drive. Well, oh, rear wheel bias.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yep.
All wheel drive in the snow. That's, oh, probably 6 inches deep. Should be fine.
And you can have some fun with it, which is important.
Yeah. If that's what you want.
If that's what you're into. Neat. Well, let's get through the comments and we'll go for a little wrap-up drive and call it a day. Hey, we do have... Hey, Hunter Ellis! Awesome, thanks for the donation. I think that's gonna put Alissa behind the wheel.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Neat.
Yeah, we're at 37% battery. Let's do it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's drive
That did not
over.
show up on the chat there.
Well, it's a Cash App thing, so
Is
maybe.
it? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
make sure if you do donate via Cash App, you let us know in the chat just in case
We don't
miss
see it on the other phone.
Yeah. Yep.
Very cool. Thank you.
Thanks, Hunter. He did ask us a question as well, which I will read once I am stopped.
Wonderful. Okay. All right.
Respond as Alyssa's getting comfortable.
Perfect. Tron's asking how the backup camera is.
Very good. We'll turn it on right here, even though
Yeah.
it might be hard to see in the
sun here.
There you go. So you got the big, nice 360 above, and then the good backup camera next to it.
There you go.
Yep.
It's showing up real nicely. And your weather.
Ah. All right, I set myself to seat 1, so you can be seat 2.
Perfect. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Pretty awesome car. Really few to no actual complaints about the G80 thus far. And it looks good with snow on the roof and caked into the wheels. TOPher tap. Okay. Hunter said, has owning a Tesla made your car tests different? A little bit. It allows me to think of cars differently and kind of just have a different perspective, especially when it comes to EVs. But no, I think I've driven enough different vehicles to not let any one car sway my decisions or feelings about any car too much.
This is out way too much.
But it does make life more fun. All right, let's go through here.
Oh, that's all. That's the highest it can go.
Kyle, why don't you have your hearing aids?
I think you have to go get them fixed.
Oh yeah, that's right. Con, I'm just kind of going back through here. Yeah, I'll always do sound tests, even if it's like a Viper or something, just like we did a sound test on that GTR. Audi Father knows the schedule.
Driver. Audi driver.
Oh yeah, you're right. Hi, Zeskimo. This or Lexus LS 500. If I were paying for it, absolutely this. This is so much better of a value than the LS 500.
Did we tell them how much this is?
This is 60 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah. LS is more of a being driven in car. This is more of a driver's car. Hunter, yes, the sound is out of sync. We do know that. We've decided not to fix it.
I think that's funny.
Hannah's Planet. Oh wow, all-wheel drive. Very good. You do donuts. Yes. I agree. That it's cool to test kind of how the power is broken up. What cars do you plan on reviewing next? Oh wait, all-wheel drive GS. An all-wheel drive GS would be neat. What cars do we plan on reviewing next? Ford F-150, Volkswagen Arteon. We're gonna have the Mach-E for more time.
How do I...
Foot on the brake.
It is.
Really?
Yes. Oh, I just wasn't being forceful enough.
Gotcha.
Just not used. That's probably the first car I've driven that has a turn.
Ah.
Whatever that's called.
A little rotary knob?
Yeah.
Turd prindle?
Turd prindle. I can't see out of that.
Ha. I'll have to look at the schedule to see what other cars we have coming up. Nothing super exciting, I don't think. We do have the Durango SRT Hellcat, which Kyle will be very happy about. That's coming in March. And then we also have the Ram TRX, which will also be coming in March.
The steering wheel gets harder to turn, I think, when you're driving.
Yep.
Versus when you're just parked.
Yeah, it's adaptive.
I like that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Wonder if Genesis plan on selling their vehicles in Europe anytime soon. Also cool to hear you have connections to Sweden. Yeah, I think Genesis should try to break into the European market. I think that'd be neat. And yeah. Ooh, Alissa driving. Marty W said, Alissa donuts?
I don't know how to do that.
If we could,
I don't even know how to do that.
If we could find someday for a live drive like a big wide open lot that I know is like nice and safe and not gonna have other people around it and everything, I'd be down to do some donut training for Alissa. And it's good. It's good to kind of put your car out of control like that in a way and learn how to control it even when it's sliding and that sort of thing. But that lot wasn't great for that purpose. So we'll have to wait for a fresh snow.
For it.
Yeah.
But $100 donation maybe.
Genesis G80 very good versus GV80. Hannah's Planet, yeah, I agree. I actually like this much better than the GV80. I thought the GV80 was good, but a little overhyped, and there were other better options. But I think this G80 is one of the best in class. Really good. It's much smoother than the GV80.
This is so nice to drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool to get Alyssa's perspective on cars because she hasn't driven nearly as much as I have. I haven't driven as many different cars, so you're getting more of an unfiltered experience and perspective.
I want to go fast.
Okay, Ricky Bobby. Thoughts on the Kona EV? Kona EV is really good. I did a huge burnout once in a Kona EV because there's so much power. Are you in sport mode?
It sounds like it.
I think you might have been. There we go.
Eco?
Yeah.
You don't want me to go fast?
Well, it just didn't sound good. How many gears does this have? I think this is an 8-speed, but I could be off. I hope the Kia K5 will come to Europe. And what other car would you prefer over this? Honda Accord. The Mercedes E-Class. I mean, if you can afford it, the E-Class is still a nicer car than this, but this is a much better value. So like, if money's no object, get an E63 or even like an E450 wagon or whatever. But if you want to be smart with your dollar, but you still want a car in this class, then this is good. I am curious though, and maybe one of our more well-outfitted viewers can attest to this or something, but what if you're buying a car like this, like, isn't there a weird dichotomy of like, why are you spending money on a luxury car if you want to be concerned about how you spend your money? Like, I don't know, this car, an Accord can do everything this car can, so why spend more money unless money's not an object, sort of thing. I don't know.
What's that musical? Anything you can do, I can do better.
Yeah.
That one? Mm-hmm. Anything an Accord can do this, or whatever.
This can do better.
Yeah. Whatever it was that you just said.
Right. Hannah's Planet says good driving.
Thank you.
Audi driver said 2 weeks ago he tried a high-speed test in his Golf, reached 119 miles per hour. Hopefully we'll be able to do more in the summer. The only thing I'll say to that's awesome, just make sure your tires are in good shape, because sometimes your tires are wore out and they're not good to go top speed in. Everything else, cool. I mean, you got the Autobahn, go for it and do it. Save your money and get a Lexus ES350. I would much rather have this than a Lexus ES350. And I liked the ES. I just had the ES250 earlier, like a week or two ago, and I like this better.
Sorry, I told you he had a Golf.
Yeah, you're right. This has better tech, This is better driving. It feels just as quality as the Lexus, and I think it looks a lot better.
I really do love this car. It's very smooth. It's just I do love sedans. I love how tall and powerful you feel in a truck or an SUV, but this is lovely. This is just lovely. So smooth. The turning is just so fun. It feels, the way I can describe this, it feels grounded. It feels flat. When you turn, you don't feel necessarily the weight pulling you. It's just so well done and maybe well calibrated is the phrase that you'd use for it. It's just, I like that.
It really feels like a car where nothing is out of place. Like almost every car we drive has some sort of weird quirk, or like you're like, that's kind of weird they did that. I haven't been able to find one in this car.
No.
How much is this versus the GV80? This is about the same price as the GV80. The GV's a little bit more, but not much. I could see the G80 stanced in the near future in SoCal. I agree, it'd probably look kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Air-conditioned seats are worth the hype, I would say, when it's warm out.
And you can got leather seats.
Like on that like sweat going on, get some air going in there.
When you're wearing shorts or nice thin khaki material, you don't want to burn yourself.
Nathan from Daily Motor uses air-conditioned seats almost every day of the year. So
what, really?
You're running them all the time. How much more is the G80 than what? The ES? I don't know.
Should I stay behind this guy or get past?
Yeah, just stay behind me. Make sure we still got. What would you recommend if you want tech features on a budget, blind spot information, 360 camera, head-up display, maybe pilot assist? We chatted about this earlier on Volvo and Tesla. Curious from a broader point. Hyundai, honestly. Hyundai does a really good job at their active safety features. We talked about with this Genesis earlier in the adaptive cruise control. That's not just in the Genesis, that's in the Hyundai products as well. Kia's pretty good also, but Hyundai seems to have a little edge in the tech department. But to be honest, Tron, I don't like study the market holistically enough to like know exactly what car has what for every price. I just kind of know in general. More my reviews are more like, what can you not figure out on your own from a tech sheet? Anyone can go on all the car websites and figure out, okay, this car offers these safety features for this price, that's good, or I need that or I don't. What they can't tell you is how well it drives, how it feels compared to these other cars, and how the car itself makes you feel. That's why my reviews aren't super long.
Can I go straight?
Sure. Maybe go back to the lot.
Yeah.
My reviews aren't super long because I just want to let you know what it's like to be behind the wheel compared to the other cars. You can look up for yourself how much it costs, what sort of fuel economy it gets, what features it has. Hello, Juju Bean.
What a great name, I love that.
Harsh says you guys should do a review or live drive on the Kia Forte GT line. We have talked about getting a Forte. I don't know why we haven't at this point. It just hasn't happened. How's the stereo in the G80? It's very, very good. It's a little over-tuned. The bass comes through a little strong, and the treble and mid-ranges come through a little strong. But overall, I like it quite a bit. It's probably a good 8.5 to 9 rating from me at this point. Sonata, you're right, Hunter. The Sonata Limited does have great tech for the price. I agree. Pittsburgh Man, G70 or Kia Stinger or G80, though it's too sluggish acceleration, it seems. Pittsburgh Man, if you want to drive something sporty, you get the Stinger. If you want sporty and luxury, you get the G70. If you want just luxury, you get the G80. Hannah's Planet, nice freeway driving. Thank you very much. You're welcome, Hannah's Planet. If there's any last things you want to see, just let us know. But we're going to have Alyssa come to a stop here soon, and we're going to wrap this up and go get ourselves some dinner. And I got to shoot a night drive on this tonight.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to do that as well.
Cool.
Workday is not done. Are they going to make Genesis dealership or sell it at a Hyundai dealer? They are doing more Genesis dealerships. Some of them are combined with Hyundai dealers, but Genesis is getting more and more of its own. I'll choose a 2021 base E350 4MATIC over the G80. And Moran, you're honestly, I kind of agree with you. I haven't driven an E-Class in a while, but the E-Class lineup as a whole is one of my favorite models in the entire new car industry. I think this looks better than an E-Class, but other than that and the price, yeah, I mean, the E-Class is really flipping good. One of my, I think the best do-it-all everything car, if you can only have one car for under $100,000, it'd have to be an E450 wagon. It's perfect. It's got everything. Nice. Yep.
We haven't had a Mercedes in a while.
No. I think that G-Wagon was the last thing we had. Oh, we are getting a Mercedes in a few weeks, though. We're going to have the GLA 250. That's going to be a bit of a snooze fest.
Aw.
Yeah. Meh. Yeah, Topher, you're right. We are getting that non-AMG GLA, but I agree. We need to get more of just the standard ones. I mean, AMGs are awesome, don't get me wrong, but we need cars for the masses.
Beautiful.
So, Liz, you've driven a 2006 4Runner and a 2021 Genesis G80. Which would you rather have?
Does this come in a convertible?
No. Neither does the 4Runner, though, to be fair.
Well, no, that's not what I'm asking for. Okay, summertime, this. 4Runner, wintertime, on just pure truck winter tires. And then just only drive that during that time.
Just go right here if you want, yeah. Yeah, I had a 4Runner in some gnarly winter roads.
It was perfect!
Today, and it was, yeah.
It was awesome!
She felt like she could run over...
Don't say it. I'm saving it for
anything.
the live drive.
and it would be stout. Thanks, Lawa Saeed loves our videos.
Aw, thank you.
Blah 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 blah. LOL, but true cars for the masses. Exactly, Pittsburgh Man. Okay. Any last things we want to say on the G80?
These are not metal.
Are they not? Are they plastic?
They feel plasticky.
Rip. Horrible car. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. All right.
Set. 2.
Moran asks if the GLA 250 is front-wheel drive or 4MATIC. I will check. I can almost guarantee you it's going to be 4MATIC because they barely ever give us front-wheel drive press cars, which is a shame. But I will check for you right now.
Right now.
In the meantime, if there's any last things you want to see, let us know.
I'm just going to go over the details while Charlie's doing that.
Yeah, Topher, we're getting some beefy all-terrain tires put on the 4Runner, so that's going to be even more gooder in the snow.
More gooder in the snow.
It is a GLA 250 4MATIC with nut brown and black leather interior, Cosmos black exterior. Oh, it's actually kind of weird but cool looking. Look at that.
Can we show it on the thing?
Yeah. I haven't driven a GLA in a while, so it'll be interesting.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, it's got winter tires too.
Oh boy!
All off-roading.
Perfect. Cool.
All right. Well, will Alyssa be driving the Toyota first on Friday? That's a good question. Maybe not first, but maybe we'll have to, you know. See, I'm just the cheap show. Anyone can see me drive.
Actually, maybe what we'll do is I will start driving first and people will have to donate in order for you to drive.
I feel like everyone will be like, no, we're not going to donate anything. We just want Alyssa to drive. I don't want to work ourselves into that hole. But maybe if we get enough people in the chat letting us know, then we'll see. Maybe we'll put a poll out in the channel and see who they want to start the drive on Friday. Yeah. Cool. Well, good job, Alyssa.
Thank you.
Whipping the whip.
Oh, that's a cute little sound.
It is a nice, pleasant
Although it said
thing.
check the rear seats.
Yeah, it's just letting us know make sure we didn't leave any babies back there.
Got it. No.
No babies. Cool. What a neat car. The problem is
Lovely.
it probably won't sell nearly as well as it deserves to.
Aw.
BMW will probably sell 10 5 Series for every one of these G80s, and it's a shame because the G80 is a better car. All right, thank you all so much for watching.
I think we've got a couple more comments that just popped up.
All right,
let's
get them. Thank you, DM and TOPher. Your content is very helpful. Alissa, time to start your own daily motor. Oh, geez. Cool. Well, Alissa, if you feel so inclined, Alissa Daily. How many people will just pay to watch Alissa do appraisal work each day? Just sit at the desk and pet her cats. Probably. You could be like a
eyebrow raising right there.
Yeah. We'll start a Twitch channel and an OnlyFans.
No to that last one. No.
So thank you all so much for watching, and we'll be back on Friday, 4 o'clock, with the 4Runner and all of your other good Daily Motor content. We're Charlie and Alissa from Daily Motor, and as always,
drive on. Caught him.
Almost ended a live stream early.